Check, check, check. There it goes. It is working on there. Let me make sure that it's working everywhere else. Okay, hear it there. We'll just have to check it on all of the scenes whenever we get to it, because I made quite a bit of scenes, and I did a lot today. So, welcome. I am Paul. I'm half of Dads and Dice. And it's a Friday night, but Devin is not here. Unfortunately, he texted me this morning. He's feeling a bit under the weather. So I'm going to be holding the fort down today. And we're going to be playing some Destinies right up here. This is a narrative driven game where we're going to be trying to fulfill our destiny. With that being said, this game was actually given to me by one of our viewers. They were very grateful, very kind. They reached out to us, after one of our videos, and they mentioned that I had mentioned that this was a game that I wanted. They said they have an extra copy that they're not playing anymore. So a huge thanks to Michelle for sending that over. I've gotten a couple plays of it now, and we're going to get some more plays here. So, hey, Michael, thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully everything is sounding okay on your end. So I am going to be trying a couple of new things today. I have a bunch of scenes set up, hopefully ones where I can zoom into the board and kind of go from there just so that you guys can get a better view. This game does have some miniatures. It has a lot of stuff. We're going to be moving a lot, so we'll see how that goes. So with that being said, let's go ahead and switch over to here, if this works. Yep, there we go. So this is Destinies. I've got the playmat. I've got, some of the deluxe components. I've got this one here. Honestly, it's a little bit big for my table, but it works. It does what it's supposed to do. So that's what we have here. This is an app-driven game. Excuse me. This is an app-driven game, so we're going to be going back and forth, reading from the app a little bit. So I'm going to be looking over here just to make sure I can read stuff. And then that way, I'll have it up on the screen also, but that way I can actually see what I'm supposed to be doing because it does give out the layout and all that kind of stuff as well. So as you can tell, there's nothing set up here. We're going to be doing that together. So I just want to make sure that I have everything here. Like I said, I've been kind of, falling a little bit behind. Had a lot going on with cameras and all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure I've got everything. And we'll just go ahead and get started. So actually, with that being said, let me see. I might need to do something here. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Apps. I have to do this. Here we go. Okay, and then we've got to find it here. Trying to get the app open. I had to connect it through my phone because it is an app and we have the QR codes and all of that. So in order to get that going, it was a little bit more intricate than I thought it would be, but I think I've got it all set up now. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the app here and come on. No sound. Thank you for that, Michael. Let me copy this over. This is going to be a thing the whole time. Okay, I'm going to go in through all of my scenes here, make sure that there's sound in all of them. It looks like there is. We got some sound. There we go. Now there's sound on this one. Okay, thank you for that, Michael. I appreciate it. Let's make sure that there's sound over here. Okay, good. All of them should have sound now. So I did just read that entire thing. You probably didn't hear me, but it is on the screen for you to read. So apologies for that. One of my favorite systems. I own everything that's out. That's awesome, Jason. I have, let me see. I have Sea and Sand, Myth and Folklore, and then Bound by Fate. So I have those four. I've only gone into this base one here. So, all right, let's continue with setup. So I have a soldier, I have the nun, and the woodsman. So let's find those people. And then I can be one of them. So if any of you guys have any votes, you can go ahead and put that in the chat. So there's the woodsman, there's the nun, and then the other one that I'm looking for is the soldier. That's perfect. That's exactly what I got. I need to get the new stuff eventually. The big box would be nice to have everything in. Yeah, thankfully for me, it all kind of fits in its own calyx square, which is pretty nice. So, yeah, I like that. So let's see. Soldier, nun, or woodsman? Michael is saying the woodsman. I am okay with that. We will, let's go ahead and do that. I'm good with the woodsman. Okay, so our woodsman will be here. We're going to pick the woodsman. All right, so then we have some traits right up here that we're going to be going over or putting in here to set up. So we have intelligence, we have dexterity, and then power. So my intelligence is going to be at a 5, 8, and 11. My dexterity is 5, 7, 10, 12. And then finally, my power is at 6, 7, 9, 11. And of course, I need one more token. So I'll explain how that works a little bit more when we get closer to it. But we are going to be rolling some dice in here for successes. And so the way that it works is you have these purple dice here. And these are extra dice. You'll be getting them by refreshing throughout the round, stuff like that. You might have some cards or stories that give you some. But then you also have these base ones here that you always have. So we're just going to be rolling those. So what happens is you're going to be picking your trait that you're going to be rolling for. And once you pick that trait, you're going to roll your dice. And then whatever number you have, anything equal to or below that will count as a success. So let's say that I was doing my green one here, my dexterity. This is a 5. That would count as one success. So throughout the game, you're going to be spending these little tokens here, or you might be just gaining some traits, and you're going to be moving those down to lower that number that you need in order to have better outcomes for your dice rolls. So, okay, so that's that part of setup. So every player took their starting items. Oh, let me see what else did I need. Take 1 money. I take 1 dice as well. And then character bonus, take a hatchet. So that's number 5 as my starting item. So we've got this giant deck of cards here. And let me switch here to, I think, this one. Yep, okay. So here's my starting item. It is this hatchet. And so it's a weapon gear. It's +2 successes in any of the red tests. So we'll leave that there for everybody to see. Okay. And then I need to take my character out. So there are all of these meeples here, tons of meeples. And I think this is him. Nope, he has a, let's see, it's supposed to be number 3. I have this handy printout. Number 3, that is not number 3. Okay. Let's see, where is he? There's so many of these, 22. It looks like it's this one right here. Yep, this is him. So we've got our little, let's see if this works. Can't see it that well, but you've got this little miniature here. What story are you playing? Jason, I am doing the Feast of Famine, I think it is. It's the first campaign one. It's so I did the introductory one a couple of times, and now I'm doing like the first campaign, story 1 of 4. Okay, so that is my starting item there. Yes, I took all my stuff. Game progress saved automatically. Cool. Okay, so this is also part of setup. Down here at the bottom, it tells you where these tiles go. So the remains of the Fate Feast are still shown about the main square. Place tile 14 face up as indicated. So we're going to have to find tile 14. So right there. And we'll go ahead and place it right there. We'll zoom in on these in a little bit. And then it says blacksmith appears to be working as usual, but something seems wrong. So now we got to find the blacksmith. And it looks like he has... Where's the blacksmith? So one thing about this, I love all the miniatures, but there's a lot of them. And they all look very similar. Here's the blacksmith, and he's going to be starting right there. And then we're going to be putting one of these tokens. This is a point of interest token, and that is going to be the baker. Let's see if this works here. There we go. So that's going to be the baker. Bakery. Place tile 65 face down is indicated. So then we got to find another one here. 65. Here we go. And so it's going to be face down. We'll do number 40. Face down. So on your turn, what you're going to be doing is we're going to be moving around and then doing some type of exploration. So you can move, I forget what it is right now. I want to say it's 3. Hey, Ian. But as soon as you land on a place that is not explored, you have to stop and then do some type of exploration there. And then we have number 27. And 27 will go right there. Perfect. Oh no, all this is going all over the place. Okay, and that should be it for setup. Some say a strange pond awaits in the midst of this wood. Okay, so we are the woodsman. We will put this here. We're going to get to refresh an effort die. So I will have one of these die, and this is my starting hand. Okay. And I'm starting here in the middle. So again, on my turn, I will get to just move around. Let me find my rule book. Just to double check everything on here. Movement. I can move up to 2 tiles away. So, I mean, there's a person here. He is the blacksmith. It's the blacksmith's workshop. And then this is the bakery. So I do need to find out something about my Destiny because I don't know anything about it right now. So let's go ahead and go to the blacksmith's workshop. And we're going to see what the blacksmith has to tell me there. So set up the blacksmith's trade stack. So this is a place where we can go to buy different items or anything like that. We can only ever carry 5 things. We can drop stuff, pick stuff up, sell stuff, all of that. But we're going to be setting up the trade here. So we have the hatchet, which I believe we already have one, so that's nice. So there's going to be another hatchet. We are also going to be setting up the lockpick, which is number 10, which I believe is this one here. And then we have a sword, which is number 14. Jason, have you gotten a chance to play through all of the stories yet? There's number 14. Okay. And how we keep track of this is we have these little tiles here. and they've got matching pairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some matching ones. So this green one will go here, and that's going to show that that is the trade post. And then these three, we're just going to kind of put off to the side over here until we need to move them, and just show that once I go to that location, I can buy any of those things. So I could buy some stuff right now, and it does cost the cost that is on there. So, all right, let's see what else this blacksmith wants us to do. So his hammer strikes sound uneven, and the blacksmith seems distracted. You notice that his eldest son, usually helping him with work, is nowhere to be seen. When asked, he confides his son has fallen ill, and with no food nor medicine, he's only getting worse. I've not played through all of them in a consecutive order. I've played most of them on and off. My favorites is the Sea and Sand. I love the Genie. Yeah, that thing is huge. These minis in this game are not minis. Some of them are not minis. A lot of them are. Some of them are massive. So we can trade. We can offer to help him with some work. We can give him something that can heal his son. We can ask the blacksmith about an item. So we have a hatchet. We have 1 gold coin right now. This sword is in a red test. Don't roll any dice. Instead, you roll equal to a 10. That's kind of cool. And then this lockpick is you discard it, or you can discard it, and you get a green little bump skill. So for each other item you own. So that'd be nice. This is a weapon gear. This one's just an item. I think eventually we probably will need some type of lockpick. So we can just go ahead and buy that. We will buy that lockpick. We'll pay a coin for it. Okay. So do we offer to help him with his work? So in order to do this, we do have to roll some dice. And I guess let's just offer to help him. We need to get, this seems like a fairly easy thing to do, so we're probably not going to have that many successes. This is +2 successes if I discard it. In that kind of test, it's not ongoing, but let's just see what we get here. So we'll roll some dice. So that is an immediate success, and then we have 6. So as of right now, we have 1, 2. So we've got 2 successes. Let's see what that does for us. It's hard work helping the blacksmith, and lacking proper skill, you do more harm than good. He still appreciates the effort and gives you some hints for the future. Awesome. So we're going to be gaining 2 red bumps. So we'll just bring this one down 1, and then this one down 1 as well. And then I think that is good for there. The thing about this game that I like the most is my daughter's 13, and it's not super complicated. Like some of the stuff that I tend to play. Yeah, I can definitely see playing this with my daughter whenever, she's old enough. I'm sure some of the theme is probably why you'd not want to play with them at a younger age, but it definitely seems like something that would be easy to get into. So, all right, so we did that. We explored. We could still trade. We did trade. We don't have anything to heal his son with right now, and then we don't need to ask the blacksmith about any items. We don't have anything necessarily, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn there. And then we will move on to day 2. So this does get exhausted once we use it, but now it's the start of the next day, so it does get refreshed. And so we will just keep it right there. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about this and doing this, I probably should have had the app on screen on all of them. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that while we're here. We're doing it live, just so that way we can all see. I'm going to put it up here. What I'm looking at as y'all look at it. So bear with me just a minute. I know a lot of technical difficulties here going on with this stream, but that's okay. We'll put this one down in this corner. That way you guys can actually see what I'm looking at and not just a blank screen the entire time. Put that one up there. Oh, put that one down here. And same thing here. Look at that. This one doesn't even have me on it. So let's do that too. I'm just doing all of the stuff right now. Perfect. There we go. Okay, that should be good. For those, I don't have this game. The app has some really nice sound little bit. Yeah, I agree. I do like the music on it. I think I shut it off. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I think I shut it off. Okay, so we're at day 2. We have refreshed my dice, so I have 3 dice to go with. We already visited the blacksmith over here. We could do some exploration, but we do have a bakery here. So let's go ahead and just hit up this bakery and see what they have going on there. So we'll go to the bakery. Okay, so the supplies are few, but there's still enough for the baker and his family to thrive. They greet you with friendly smiles, but as you hear what they have to offer, you notice the prices are inflated. We have no money because we spent it on our little lockpick here, but we could steal some food. Ask the baker about an item. I mean, I guess we could ask him about our destinies here. Oh, I didn't even actually look at our destiny. That's the thing that you need to do. I'm sorry. Okay, so our destiny, we can choose one of them. So I'm going to let you guys choose what our destiny is. So some claim you're secretly a pagan, that you consort with witches and devils. Well, that last part isn't true. Devils are as much a part of the new faith that have corrupted the world as their God is. You know this is your moment to restore the old ways. If you could restore the old God to power, this valley would be his again, and again he would protect his people from the ravages of the new god and devils alike. So we actually can go for both of them. We don't have to decide, but this is kind of what we're going to be going for in the game. Maybe if I put it here, it's better for you guys to see. I don't know if you can see that better. But one of the things we can do is awaken the old god with ancient artifacts. So we have to find some type of artifact. Restore 2 pagan shrines scattered around the land using ritual artifacts. And then this one is make blood sacrifices for the old god, kill 3 devils, ravaging the land to restore his power. So those are our destinies. We're going to be trying to do one of those 2 things. And then just based on what we find, we can decide at that point. Okay, so sorry about that. I think we're good now. What do y'all think? Do y'all want to steal some bread? Probably not the best thing to do, especially if I fail it. I think we're not going to do anything here. Yeah, I don't think we have no money. Don't want to steal anything just yet. Maybe later we'll come back over. We're just going to go ahead and end right there. And so we've ended that turn. So now we get to refresh another die, and now we'll have 4 die for our next turn. Okay. All right. This is the game. Very simple, very easy, very basic. All right. So now we got to do some exploration. And anywhere we go, we're going to have to stop. So let's go south to 65 here. We're going to explore tile 65. So we'll flip it over. We will be here. It says most of the folk live here. Many are cowering in their homes now, unsure of the future. Rats constantly skitter in and out of the window cellar. This is the old widow cellar. So that's where that's at. The inn seems closed, but you see light inside. Ooh, we've got a pickpocket or a lockpick. And then over here, we have a new tile. So that's tile 43. These all went everywhere as I was putting them out. So thankfully 43 is there. And then we also got 39 right here. Got it. Ooh, and then there is something coming a little bit south of us. The southern part of the town is less frequented. Place tile 1. Okay, so let me get tile 1 here. Good thing I started a little bit up. Okay, so there's tile 1. Okay, so now that we're in this space here, what are we gonna do? Do we want to, like I said, we have a lockpick. So we could go to that inn, or we could go to the old widow's house. We do have some hatchets. I'm sure we have to get some type of rats or something like that. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to the inn. We've already got what we need there. Oh, we already got this here. Okay. Jason, I took all my boxes and components, threw them into one. That is a very bad idea. When this was shipped, all of the minis were out of place, and that was not fun trying to sort them. So like I said, I went on BGG and printed out this little handy sheet to put everything in there. You've corrected the mistake. Good on you. Okay, as you approach the inn, the delicious aromas from within seem incongruous with the disasters all around. You knock, and the innkeeper reluctantly lets you in. What do you want? He asks nervously, standing between you and a large hoard of supplies. Did the useless carpenter send you? He still owes me money. Nope, he did not send us. He still owes him money. We don't have any money, so we can't pay the carpenter's debt. We can't buy a meal, but we can ask him about our destiny. Michael, I wish I could get money here, but this is paying money. I thought about doing with after the quest, and then I reminded myself I didn't go great with Destinies. There you go. At least you learn from your mistakes. We're going to ask the innkeeper about our destiny. And so we're going to ask him about let's ask him about the awakening the old god ones. So we're going to have to scan this QR code here. I don't know much about this. The old storyteller may be of help. Okay, so we're going to have to find a storyteller. Again, have no money for anything, so we're going to go ahead and end our day there. All right, we're going to get another die. And then we're going to move on. So that was the old widow. He was saying the storyteller. No, I'm sorry, that was the inn. That was the inn. So let's go ahead and let's just do some more exploring. We can always come back to this area a little bit later. So let's go to 39. The fields to the west of the village were bustling with activity just days ago. Now with the harvest done, they are silent. The fields to the west, yep, flip the tile face up. Did that. This is an infested barn. Gross. All these rats are everywhere. A strange faint fog has gathered over the shorn field. That's the shorn field. A stone circle towers over a broken bridge. So now we have a new tile, number 19. Oh, again, these all got out of order as I was picking them up. There's 19. Cool. Okay. And then 62 to the west of that. 46, 54. So I've heard this game kind of compared to Seventh Continent, except kind of what people thought Seventh Continent would be with the exploration part of it, and not so much the brutal survive kind of part of it. So I kind of talked to Devin about it a little bit, and he said that it might be something that he would be into playing. So, right, so we're here in this tile. This is the infested barn, and this is the shorn field. So let's go ahead and go into the shorn field. So we will go in here. You look into the fog, certain you saw someone moving, and again, there, but it's not a man, it's a ghostly figure, barely more solid than the mist itself. Dressed like a warrior of old, it beckons you to follow him. So, do we follow the ghost? We've got a lot of dice that we can do here. Or do we just take a nap in the haystack? I'm sure taking a nap in the haystack would get us to refresh some dice or stuff like that. We don't need to refresh anything. So let's go ahead and follow the ghost. All right, so here is... We're going to be doing a blue one. Let's go ahead and roll 4 dice. So that is 3 and 4. That is 7. Unfortunately, we're one short there. So we only got one success for this one. That's not good. So we'll go ahead and put one success. When you enter the fog, you notice many more silhouettes surrounding you. They flicker and fade as you look at them, and you quickly lose your guide. So, we do get to gain one of these. I forget what they're called. These are experience points. In experience points, I can spend them at any time to bump up 2 of my skills here. So, I might as well. That one is the one that I didn't use. Let's bump up one blue. And let's bump up one green. Okay. So that one was paid. I used my experience there. All right. So we're still here. We gained one. You look into the fog, certain you saw someone moving, and again there, but it's not a man. It's a ghostly figure. Already read that. Take a nap in the haystack. Let's see what this does. You lie down comfortably in the fog. After a short time, you doze off. A vision of roaring flames awakes you before you get to rest properly. Exhaust one of your dice. Okay, that's fine. We're going to be getting it back after the round anywhere. And then we get to gain a blue skill. So we will gain a blue skill here. That's not bad. I think that's nice to have all of these close there. All right. And I'm sure we can always come back to do that. So end your turn there. Refresh an effort dice. That comes back. And okay. All right, so we need something with the storyteller. We need to start finding some artifacts. I'm sure this is probably in some dark, deep woods. This space was some wooded space. Ooh, that's not a good view there. Okay. Let's see. Let's move into space number 27. We're going to end our turn. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going to move into 27. So despite its proximity to the tower, this part of the woods is a domain of beasts. People rarely wander here. Animals are often seen gathering around this pond. There are rumors of its magical powers. Magic. The old woman known as the witch is gathering herbs in the woods. That might be able to help us possibly with I don't know, maybe not. I was going to say killing 3 devils, but maybe not. Okay, so those are the only things that came out. Interesting. I thought a little tile would have came out here. All right. So what do we want to do? Do we want to go to the witch or the mystic pond? I'm going to say the witch. Just to see what she's got to offer. So the witch waves at you, greets you with a knowing, if a bit mischievous, smile. You want something, don't you? Do you want your fortune told or something else? She asks. It better be good. The healer quarreled, you know, so I cursed him. Maybe we can get something for the innkeeper. Let's do this first thing here. Let's ask the witch about her destiny. And we're going to ask about the artifacts. Go to the blooming grove in the northeastern part of the valley. Okay, so we're going to have to start going that way a bit. Okay. Convert herbs to poison. We haven't gotten any herbs. Speak on the healer's behalf. Ooh, we're going to have to get at least a 6. That's only 2. So there's 1, 2, 2 ones, 1, 2, 2 3s, and 1 4. And then this one is a 1, 2, 3, 2 1s, 2 2s, 1 3, and then 1 automatic success. So let's go ahead and speak on the healer's behalf. Ooh, terrible. Okay, so that is 5. So we got 1. The witch appreciates you asking nicely. She still refuses. He interfered with my work, you know. Claimed his tinctures and potions can do all the charms he can. Ha, I proved him wrong. You try to explain, but she cuts you off. No, he will suffer. Some more. At least until it stops being amusing. Is there anything else you want? All right, so I gain a experience point here, so we'll go ahead and keep that. We'll spend it at another time. So convert herbs, we don't have that. Learn the secrets of invigorating herbs for 3 coin. We don't have any coins, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn there. Okay, let me see something real quick. I'm going to have to adjust this camera because I thought that we'd be able to see that top part, but we cannot see that top part. 1 second, 1 second. Where is it? There it is. Go ahead and go right there. Perfect. Okay. So here we are. That was the witch. The Mystic Pond. There might be something there. We got to start heading that way, though. So maybe we'll come back here once we come back to the witch. So let's go ahead and move twice. We did end our turn there. Day 6. We will refresh a die. And then we will move over here to this tile. So we're going to go 1, 2. We will flip this over. With the harvest done, only wind visits the orchards. Abandoned orchard. So this guy is going to come out here. Let's find him in this stack of things. Let's see. What does he look like? He has a little staff in front of him. I think this is him. And if not, it's going to be him. So he's there. Yeah, I don't think this is him, but that's okay. It's going to be him. You guys can't tell, and I don't need to see it that well. So there's the abandoned orchard. And then a rat swarm. Ooh, cool. We actually get to use the rat swarm right here. This one's sweet. I'll let you guys see this one. Nice little rat swarm. So that's going to go right there. I'm sure we're going to have to attack it at some point. A swarm of rats is ravaging the area, devouring everything in their paths. Number 17. Right here. And then that's it. Okay, so let's go to the... I'm going to assume the rat swarm. I'm going to have to be doing some type of fighting. And I would like to lower my red ones down before we do that. Or possibly just get some more dice. So we're going to leave off the rat swarm for now. And we're going to go over here to the abandoned orchard. Most of the fruit has been picked already, and what's left is now food for the rats. The old storyteller is resting in a peaceful corner under a tree. You recall his stories of strange tools used in the ancient rituals. Perhaps he could share a tale with you? Restore a shrine. We don't have anything to restore shrines. Select a rotten fruit for a toxic brew. Ask the storyteller for a story. So it's either you have a item that could allow you to do that, or you roll the blue. Ask the storyteller about your destiny. Let's ask him about our destiny. The western field is haunted. Follow the ghost. It will lead you to what you need. Okay. So the ghost is over here in this part of the map. Okay. Let him share his wisdom for 3 coins. Gain an extra blue. Now, I'm wondering here. Hold on. It says let him share his wisdom. Yeah, so we're going to have to pay him. We don't want to pay him. So we don't have any money. Restore a shrine. Let's select some rotten fruit. Or do we tell him a story? Do we get a story? Fruits or stories? Fruits or stories? I'm kind of leaning towards getting the fruit. get some toxic brew. I do need to roll 5 minimum, hopefully a 6. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's select some toxic fruit. So we're going to roll. Didn't get anything. Terrible roll. Okay. Well, that was trash. We got nothing. The rotting fruit smells disgusting, but you fail to make anything useful from it. Whatever makes the difference between poison and stinky mush, you fail to see it for now. So I do gain another experience point, but I do lose a blue. So that will move up there. Probably should have used these experience points beforehand to make that lower. That's okay. We'll do that on the next one. Okay, well, restore a shrine. We don't have anything. Let's just end the day. So we'll go ahead and end it there. Refresh a die. All right, let's try to build up our dice here. We're going to go ahead and explore to number 17. At least we know where the storyteller is now. They call this place the Witchwood. Few venture here without good reason. The flowers are blooming, and the levels are still green. The leaves are still green in this strange grove. Oh. All tree stands amidst the farmland. A tall tree stands amid the farmland. Number 26. Or is that 28? It's 28. Okay. And then that's it. Just those two come out. Okay. I mean, let's go into this blooming grove. So we're going to explore this. You stand at the edge of the Witchwood, where the path starts winding between the trees. You start to follow the path, but it soon branches in two at an ancient oak. The woods are dark and silent, and neither of the choices feel welcoming. Do we choose the path flanked with mossy stones, or choose the path overgrown with roots? Do we search around the openings of the paths? So I think this is where we might need to search around the openings, and then we can make a choice. We do have these experience points, and that does give us 4 skill bumps, which could be helpful. So I think we're going to search around, and we're going to pay these 2 to get 4 skill bumps. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to do that. Okay. We'll roll our dice here. Okay, so that is 6. That is good. We needed a 5, so we had 2 successes there. So we did search. We got 2 successes. What's this? Right where the path enters the woods, someone has left a simple charm hanging from a branch. You wonder why it's there, and you decide it will be more use with you. So we gained the talisman. So we're going to find number 6 here. And we have a talisman. And this talisman, it is a charm. If you discard it, you get +3 success in a test where you got 0. So there we go. We got a nice little talisman there. Some type of charm. Nice. Okay. Now, which way do we go? Do we go with the mossy stones, or do we go with the overgrown roots? I honestly am unsure what we do here. I will let you guys decide that one. While you're doing that, I want to check this. I'm going to adjust this one as well, just to make sure that we can see everything when we need to see everything. So there we go. Okay. Check this. There we go. This one, good. This one. I'm going to adjust this one just a little bit more. I'm going to go. Yeah, we'll go there. That's okay. That one was good. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do the... I think the mossy stones sounds a little bit interesting. Roots. Okay, Nicholas, you got it. Let's do the roots. So we'll go that way. Ooh, it is a red. That's okay. We've got 5 and 6. We can discard some stuff if we need to. So there's magic in this strange place. It's like this grove forgot about the passage of time and got stuck in perpetual spring. At the center of the grove, you see a thicket of briars, and in the middle of it, there it is, an ancient copper sickle embedded in a tree trunk. So we can go into the grove. I don't think any of this will help us get into there. Like, I don't think a hatchet will help us. Obviously, a lockpick won't. I don't think a charm will, but I think this will here. So you've come equipped. I don't know if you try something, if it doesn't let you, if you have to discard it. Nope, Nicholas, you're good. I would have. I'd much rather do this story for you. I don't know. I feel like this might do something. Like if it's a rooty place, you can chop up some of the roots. I don't know if you discard it. It'll tell us if we do or not. Either way, there is another hatchet later. So let's see if we've come equipped enough. Come on. You hack at the briars and your weapon gets stuck. Dang. With rising terror, you watch as vines entangle it further, and despite your effort, rips it from your hand. Okay, well, there it goes. We tried. Ooh, finally, you make your way to the sickle. Oh, look at that. It did work. As you pick it up, you notice that the ancient metal seems almost untouched by the ages. The light and warmth of the grove quickly start dimming as you leave. We will gain the copper sickle. So let's find number 52. And we will add it to our inventory. Nicholas, is this a game that you have played before? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you commenting. Okay, so we've got this copper sickle. This is a ritual. Nice. Always, before each dexterity test, you may refresh one die. Very cool. I like that. We're definitely going to be keeping that one. So, okay, we'll refresh this die. That actually went away. And we'll remove it. So, now, it looks like we're not going to be traveling much more north. It looks like this is where we're going to be staying. So, rituals are right here. This is the Awaken the Old God with Ancient Artifacts. So, I think that's one that we're going to be going for. Look at that. You made a great choice there. Okay. Let's go down to 28. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it right there. So here's 28. Let's see what 28 has to do. We did that. Yep, we refreshed the day. We're doing 28. The road leading into the fields to the old estate has fallen into disuse. The fields themselves lie abandoned to the vermin. I'm going to move our trade stack up here. Flip tile 8. Yep, face up. We did that. We get a farmhouse. A prosperous farmer's home. Angry voices resound from inside. Something dark has claimed this overturned cart. There's a cart right there that's overturned. Then the tall dead tree has been standing here longer than anyone remembers. So here's that tall dead tree. Ooh, we got another tile over there. The ruins of the old estate lie that way. Few venture there. So that is tile 37. 36, 37. All right. Let's go to the farmhouse. Your first knock goes unanswered, drowned by the bleating of many sheep corralled near the house. Finally, the farmer lets you in. He vents his anger on you, yelling about a thief who stole one of your prized animals from his herd, one of the prized animals from his herd. You notice a small rat's nest and a hole under the foundations. You'd have to crawl inside to reach it. So we ask about the thief. We give him an animal. We don't have an animal. We remove the rat's nest. Oops. And then we ask the farmer about an item. We could probably ask him about this talisman. I doubt he knows anything about it, though. Let's ask him about the thief. The theft can't be tolerated. It's the orphan from the outskirts, south of here. She's good for nothing, just like her parents were. And now she thinks she can freely steal from me? Just because what? Food is in short supply? I hope those rats eat her. We get to refresh one of our die. Nice. I'm going to move all this stuff up because it looks like we're going to be going more south. So let's move all these things up. There we go. We are right there, right behind my face. So let's remove that rat's nest because we do have this green skill. And then we also have the copper sickle, which lets us refresh another die before we do a green test. So let's go. Oh, these are all items. I see. So this is one green for every item that we have. I feel like we're going to need a lockpick later to get into something. That's just what you always need. You always need lockpicks. So let's keep it for now. We're going to go ahead and roll, and we need to at least get a 6. If we got a 10, that would be great. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Beautiful roll. Didn't have to roll all of them, but we did get 8, 10, 11. Oh, well, so we did get 10 here, and then one other success. So that's 4 successes total. So that is a very good roll. So we're destroying it by hand. It's about 9:30 Minnesota, long work week heading out. Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, of course, Jason. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. And then just check it out after the fact. These are the kind of games that I like. So, okay. There's not much space under the house, but you managed to squeeze in. Killing off the rats in this relatively small nest is an easy task. The farmer berates you for taking so long, but nonetheless, he rewards you. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so it does say I get 2 coins. Finally, I got some money. Money's money. And then I get an experience token. Go ahead and keep that. We don't have an animal to give him, and we don't... I mean, let's ask him about the talisman. Probably doesn't know anything, but let's see. Priests might say otherwise, but those really work. They keep away evil spirits. Okay. Thank you, farmer. End turn. All right, so that was good. That was nice. And let's go back here. I don't know which one's better. Probably this one. You can see me right there. Okay. So, you know what? Let's just do this. Move everything this way. That's kind of nice about this play mat here. You've got nice little dedicated squares for everything. So, okay. So we're right there. I think this is the one that we're on. Yep, we're right there. We can stay here and explore a little bit more. Maybe go to the sacred tree, go to this infested cart, or let's just do some more exploration. Let's go ahead and do some more exploration. Explore 37. No one came to claim the noble abode when its master died. Some say it's cursed. A ruined palace. And that's it. So let's go visit that ruined palace. The place is decrepit and swarming with rats. You've clearly aroused their attention. You take a quick look and see some potentially useful things, but you don't have much time before the bulk of the swarm arrives. Let's go ahead and search the mansion because we have a lot of green. So we'll go ahead and do that. Again, we have the copper sickle, which allows us to refresh a die before every green test. We do have this experience. Let's go ahead and spend it, and we're going to gain 1 here, and then 1 blue for later. So, all right, let's go ahead and roll these dice. Very good roll. So that's 7 plus 4 is 11. Probably should have lowered that one, but that's okay. So that is 3 successes. The hall is full of rotting remains of past lives. You search in silence to avoid drawing attention, hoping to find anything of worth. Most of what you find is crumbling and decrepit, but you dig up a tool of some sort. You'll take a close after you get out of here. Take a close look after you get out of here. We could search further. It is another green one. We get another one. Let's search further. So again, we do have the copper sickle. So we get to refresh one. And let's see what we get. Nice. It is 9. So 1 short. So we're at 2. You trip over a broken chair and the rotten wood breaks. The sound attracts many, many rats. Too many to fight. You run in panic back into the light. Oops. Messed up there. That's okay. We got something good. We refresh a die. Hopefully we got something good. I might have dropped it. Well, that's not good. Because it didn't say I got anything. Do we stay there? Do we do it again? I think we... Interesting. There's definitely something there. We're going to go back to the ruined palace. We're going to search the mansion. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do 4 dice because I refresh it because of that copper sickle. Oh, not as good as a roll. 6, 8, 9. So that is 2. The hall is full of rotting remains. Most of what you find is crumbling and decrepit, but you dig up a tool. Cool. So we take a closer look. All right, we're not going to search further. We're going to leave with what we got. Ooh, we got another hatchet. Okay, cool. We got what we used before. Not bad. So there is our hatchet. And we can always go back and sell these if we want to get money, but do we visit the old chapel? I think we're good. Let's just go ahead and end our turn there. Okay, we'll refresh a die. So now we are here. There's still something in there because it didn't go away. We haven't searched 43. There's a lot going on in this section with the farmhouse, the sacred tree, the infested cart. Let's go to the infested cart. We're just exploring. That's all we're doing. The cart is overturned and abandoned. There's several locked chests still inside. A small devil, clearly drunk, is sitting on a broken wine barrel. Rats are crawling all around it, bustily devouring anything edible. So we can do 2 things here. We can confront the devil, or we can steal something. Honestly, I think confronting is probably best because, again, we have this copper sickle. It's going to give us a dice to roll stuff with. Right now, I'm kind of thinking to discard this lockpick. We're probably going to need it, but it does give me 4 skill points. And I think green is going to be kind of the way to go right now. So we're going to go ahead and discard this lockpick. And for each other item you own, so 3 items, it's going to give us 3 bumps. So let's do that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We'll just lower those further end ones there, hopefully giving us a little bit more chance of rolling some success. So we're going to confront the devil. Ooh, we could use our talisman because that person said that it does get rid of devils, right? The farmer said that. So let's try that. Let's try to banish it with this talisman. Talisman. The symbol overwhelms the devil's measly power. Good, we got it. So it turns and flees. Drunk as it is, it slips on the spilled wine and falls from the cart head first. Discard it, and we gain a red. Let's bring this one down. Okay. The cart is overturned and abandoned. There are several locked chests still inside. The devil crawls away from the cart, startled but still fierce. Do we kill it while it's down, or do we steal something? I say we try to kill it while it's down. And we could probably use our hatchet. We could roll and then get 2 success just by discarding this. But we are armed, so let's go ahead and try that. Come on. This is kind of a pain. There we go. Beast of hell it might be, but it's also drunk. You dodge its attack, and it trips, breaking its neck. Awesome. We gain a dexterity. Do we steal something? We can try. Force them open. Open the locks. Oh, we got rid of our pick, or our lock pick. Okay, we're going to use 1 dice for this. We're going to save the other ones and see what we get. So we've got 7. That is 2 successes. That should be enough, hopefully. After struggling a bit, you manage to pry open one of the chests. Among used and damaged goods, you find a toolbox of exceptional quality. This might prove useful. Sweet. Gain number 47. I think that was a pretty good turn. I got a bunch of different stuff there. So there's 47. And 47 is this toolbox. It is a gear. On turn start, you may exhaust 2 dice to gain 1 coin. That's always interesting. Okay. Don't know how good that is. I don't know how good money is at this point, but it's something. The card is overturned and abandoned. Cool. So the card is gone. Good work there. Okay. Refresh a die. And we can start over. Let's go to the sacred tree. See what's there. A lone tree overlooks this part of the valley. Some still leave sacrifices underneath it in the harvest time. It's mostly offerings. So we're right here. Of grain, but there's a small box where townsfolk leave coins for luck. As you approach the tree, you notice a large flower blooming on the otherwise dead giant. A few meters above your head, it gleams with unnatural light. Climb the tree. We have gear. I don't know if that will help us climb a tree. Or we could examine some offerings. I guess let's just examine the offerings. It's bad luck to steal the offerings, but the box is unguarded. Steal some, put $1 into the box, or leave. I have money. I feel like putting something in there is probably going to be for the best. So let's put $1 into the box. Guided by feeling, you leave a coin as offering beneath you as a tree. It's a tradition after all. You tell yourself. You feel strangely empowered. Get a new die. Cool. A lone tree overlooks this part. Do we want to try this gear to maybe climb it? Let's do it. Let's see. Why not? You need something to help you climb. Okay, so that is not it, obviously. End turn. Ooh, we've got all of our dice. I feel like now is when we need to go attack this rat swarm. So let's do our rat swarm. We're going to move 1, 2, and we're going to go to that swarm. The swarm of rats is led by a devil. The beast itself is a rat-like, but its much larger size didn't give it away. Its horns and red fur certainly do. You must act quickly. Those rats are ravenous, and they have no qualms about eating human flesh. Let me just double check my destiny here. The other one was kill 3 devils, so we've already killed 1. So I guess this is the third one that we're going to kill here, or the second one that we'll kill here. Let's get through the swarm. Force your way through. You have equipment. We don't have equipment. So we're going to force our way through. I don't think we have any way to lower anything. We've got all our dice. We're going to force our way through. Let's use 3 of them just in case we have to use another one later. So we'll roll here. We got 1 success. That's 5, 6, 7 and 1. So that's 3 successes total. We got a 5, 6. This is total of 7. So that's 2, 3. You hack, smash, and stomp. You shake off the vicious rodents crawling all over you and reduce them to a bloody pulp. Gain an experience. 2 coins. Nice. Let's strike it down. So we've got 1 more dice here. Let's use this experience to lower twice. Let's do 1, 2. And then we'll roll our dice. Hey, Brian, thank you for joining. We're doing the first one. I forget what it's called right off the top of my head. I think it's Feast Famine. It's the one with all the rats. It's the first campaign, and I'm just doing the first part of it. Okay, so I rolled a 5. So that's only 1 success. Don't think I'm going to be able to strike it down. It's to no avail. The devil is vicious opponent. You are forced to flee, chased by rats. So I gain another experience, and then I lose a red. Boo. Okay. I knew I should have kept some dice, but I guess I didn't keep enough. Your turn ends. Okay, so that's good to know. That is one of the devils. So we can always come back to it. We're going to go ahead and explore this one here, tile 43. Brian, have you played this one before? Or have you played this game before? The Covenant's high towers were a sign of hope for many, but is there still hope left? Okay, so we did that. The garden is left oddly untouched by the vermin. Oops. Sorry. We are right here. Okay. What else? Put the priest. It is a chapel. So, again, going back to our... This is one that's super easy to find. Right there. I've had to use him before. So he is here. The bishop has been praying in the chapel since the rats came. Inhuman laughter resounds from the bell tower. Then the water wheeler slowly turns by the river, number 47. I have played the entire base game and I have the Sea and Sands expansion. Yeah, so I have that expansion as well as the Mythic Folk Lore, I think is what it's called. So I'm just starting to get into it. This is, I want to say this is my 3rd playthrough of the game. I did the tutorial one a couple times, and now I'm doing this one here. So, okay. So there's the Covenant Garden. We have the bishop, and then we have this bell tower. Let's go meet with the bishop. I'm sure he can tell us something. Visit the chapel. So the bishop, safe in his refuge in the chapel, pauses his prayer as you enter. What can I help you with? He asks, and his voice is shaking only a little. A few scared novices hide in the corner. So let's ask him about our destiny. Let's ask him if we can know where that other devil might be. A devil led a swarm of rats into the Covenant's bell tower. Yeah, I'm sure that's that giant swarm of rats up there that we already know about. Ask him for advice. Take a moment to meditate. I bet if we meditate, we get some dice back. There we go. No matter what you believe in a silent hall, you're at peace with yourself. You're filled with determination. Refresh all your die. I should only have 3 of them, I think. Pretty sure it's just 3 of them. I don't know why I have an extra one there. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, 3 of her die. That one is just hanging out there. Okay. Do we ask him for advice? Sure, why not? James 1, 2, 3. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. We gain a rosary. Okay, I bet we can use this rosary on that rat swarm. So this is an ongoing one. No, it's not. It's a discard. It's holy. You get 2 successes in a blue test. Okay, cool. Got everything done there. Refresh a die. We don't have any more die to refresh because we've used them all. So let's go ahead and move down here to 47. When the rats came, this poor area was hit hard when someone tried to fight the vermin with fire. A bloodied man in torn clothes is sitting near a small fire. So this is... See if we can find somebody. If not, we're just picking someone. What does he look like? He's got his hand out. I think it's this one here. Yep. And if not, it's close enough. So that is a merchant, a destitute merchant. A famished-looking girl has made her camp here. The creaking water wheel is turning slowly, but there's no miller to be seen. And Brian, this is the adventure mode, so I'm not going against the clock or anything like that. We're just exploring the land. Okay, so let's go to the destitute merchant. You almost took him for a stranger, without his cart full of goods, with his clothes torn and bloodied, but it's a traveling merchant who often comes to town. He's consumed with despair. A rat swarm attacked his cart. He was forced to flee, and he feels powerless to regain his property. Let's ask him about this gear. Hey, that's mine. Did you steal it from my cart? Give it back. Oh, okay. You can have it back. Okay, we get a red. That's kind of cool. That was what he needed. Discard the tool box and add it to the trade stack. Oh, he was the guy from the beginning. I think. I knew you were an honest person. Gain another one. Heck yeah. And discard the toolbox. Okay. Encourage him. We don't really... We can roll to encourage him. Why not? With a rousing speech. Adventures mode is best when going through the first time. Once you know it, then the timer can be fun. I can see that for sure. Honestly, I just like exploration in games. So, all right, we're going to try to roll for these here. Pretty good roll. We got a 6, so that is 2 successes. He is weak, hungry, and in despair, and yet you came and offered him help, and more than might he expected. This works wonders for his motivation. All right, he says with determination. Let's go restore my livelihood. Kind of want to keep bringing these down, but like that one is so far up that it might be beneficial. So let's bring that one down a little bit. Why not? Okay. Okay. Place him where is indicated. So by the bell tower, let's see. Where is that? He was here on 47, so on 43. Place him up here. Okay. Place your character's miniature on the 43 tile. Okay. So I moved with him. So we moved right up here. You walk through the countryside, passing the Covenant. Further along the road, the merchant suddenly collapses. I'm so damnably hungry, he grunts with a wild expression on his face. Not sure I can walk anymore. You've seen enough already to know that this is not natural hunger. You'll need to make him move. I don't think we have anything to restore his health, his strength. We haven't made anything, but we can definitely help him walk. And with that, let's go ahead and spend this experience point. We'll get one here, and we'll get one here. And then we'll roll. Let's see, we need a 6. Let's roll 3 dice. Okay, so we got 1 success and then a 3. So that is 2 successes. Let's see if that's enough. You pull him upright. He refuses to move, so you slap his face. The effect is instant, as if he just woke from a nightmare. What was I saying? Ah, the cart. Let's move. With a sudden burst of strength, he starts marching so fast you can barely keep up. Interesting. I think he's possessed of something. We'll gain a red there. Okay. So he is actually going to move to 28 here. And then I follow him. Here it is, the abandoned cart. Next to it, a broken carcass of a small devil. Looks like the hardest part is done already. Help him collect the goods. Turning over the devilish carcass is unpleasant, but you help the merchant gather the most value of his wares. Sadly, a lot was too damaged to salvage, but enough remains that he's satisfied. Gain another red. Heck yeah. Then gain a trap. This is my trap card. There it is. So for this trap, you can discard it in a dexterity test. Don't roll any dice. Instead, it's equal to 10, which would actually be all 4 successes. Oh man, this guy's going all over the place. Now he's going to 63. I'm going to follow him. Set up the merchant's trade stack with all of this. Ooh, another rosary. 2 rosaries. We did get one, though, so let's see. We're going to set up the trade stack up there with 2 rosaries. With 1 torch. Brian, which story has been your favorite so far? 1 torch, 1 trap. What else? 1 rope. Hey, that's to go to that tree. And then the toolbox. I'm just going to take the toolbox from the discard pile over there. Okay, so we can go buy any of that stuff. Turn ends. Ooh, that was a long turn. It was a good turn. Okay, so while we're here, let's go. Let's try to go back to this rat feast. Or abandoned rats over here. Or, yeah, let's do that first. Or we could come over here and buy that rope and then climb that tree. That might be later. All shall burn is very intense. Intense story-wise, intense. What do you mean intense? I might have to try that. Okay, we're going to move to. We're going to go to the abandoned orchard. So 1, 2. Hold on. I'm sorry. Not the abandoned orchard. Dang it. That's not what I wanted to. Oh, well. I wanted the rat infestation, but that's okay. While we're here, let's go to. Let him share his wisdom for 3 money. And that gives us a blue. Worth it? I'm not sure. let's get some rotten fruit. Okay, let's spend this money. Yeah. Ooh, that would go to 8. Okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll spend 3 money. Place a new one at 8. Ooh. If you already have a skill marker there, place the new one to the closest empty space to the left. So there's a new one at 8. That's cool. I haven't seen that mechanic before. Oops. So we got a new one here at 8. Ask a storyteller for a story. Let's try to get some rotten fruit. Let's use all 4 of them. Good thing we used all 4 of them. That is 4. So that's 2, and then that is a success. So that's 3 success on that. Most of the fruit is useless, but some is too rotten enough for even the rats to eat. You managed to scour enough to make some perfectly servable rat poison. Heck yeah. All right, we're definitely going up to those rats. There is our rat poison. Exhaust 3 dice to gain 2 wisdom. Okay, so that will go away. Okay. Yeah, let's ask him for a story. We don't have any food, so let's just convince him. We'll just roll these 2 dice. We just need a 4. And that's what we got. That's 2. You try, but he's stubborn. No pay, no story, he sternly insists. I won't tell you anything as long as I'm hungry. There's something unsettling animalistic in his expression as he speaks the last word. Say your goodbyes. There's our experience. Okay, well, sorry that you're hungry. Restore a shrine. We don't have anything to restore a shrine, and then we're done. Refresh an effort dice. And let's now go to the rat swarm. Yes. The swarm of rats is led by a devil. The beast itself, yep, we know that. Let's get through the swarm. Let's gear. Let's force our way through. Hold on. I forgot we had a hatchet last time we came in here. All right, let's just let's force our way through and roll the dice. So that's 4, 5. So that does give me 3 successes, which is pretty good. You hack, smash, stomp, shake off them. You gain 2 money. You gain an experience. Should probably use that now. Okay. Let's spend 2 of it. We'll go 1, 2. Let's spend the other 2 on it also. 1, 2. Then we've only got these 2 dice to roll, so let's strike it down. Get something good, please. 6. Ooh, almost got that last one, but that is 3 successes. Hopefully that's enough. The devil's defeated. You smash your way out of the swarm, bloodied but triumphant. Thank you. You gain the devil's horn. Number 48. The devil's horn is a charm. Always on turn start, you may increase 2 skills to gain a money. There's a lot of stuff to gain money here. I'm unsure if that's something that I should be doing. So then we gain an experience token. Turn ends. Is nothing sacred? A voracious swarm of rats floods the chapel. The bishop tries to fend off the rodents, but they're unaffected by the holy powers of his pastoral staff. Barely human screams abruptly change to the soft sound of the flesh being devoured. Ooh, so he got eaten, looks like. Not a good way to go. Sorry. Sorry, sir. And so we've replaced them. Okay, so now we refresh a die. The rat swarm, now leaderless, is on the move. The bakery is overrun. So they have come to the bakery, which was this spot, and it was overrun. Oh, and that's where the rat swarm is now. Okay. Ominous light dances in the empty windows as strange laughter resounds over the ground. Something has changed in the ruins. What has changed in the ruins? Remove the ruins palace. And remove that tile. Okay. Ooh, a new tile is coming out here. So we're going to remove this one. No one came to claim the noble abode when its master died. Some say it's cursed. Place tile 18 face up. Where's 18? I feel like I probably should have gone there. Again, these all got out of order when I dropped them. That is okay. There's 18. Okay. Ominous light dance in the empty windows as strange laughter resounds over the ground. Something has changed in the ruins. Yep, that is the Rat Palace. A laughing, singing demon surrounded by an aura of dark power jumps and dances in the old garden. Wherever he goes, a swarm of rats follow. Which one is he? He's the one with the tail. Where's the one with the tail? Is that? No, he's got some horns. Where is he? Oh, this one right here. Okay. So we've got this little mini now. Can't really see it that well, but. So he is going here. Okay. All right. That's it. End turn. Townsfolk have begun in dreamlike state to gather among the rotting remains of the feast. The Feast of Famine. I think that's where we need to go. Feels wrong. Refresh an effort die. The rat swarm is on the move. The inn is under attack. The innkeeper is seen running away. The rats have nothing left in the inn and its inhabitants. So the inn has disappeared. There's a lot going on here. Taking over everything. Okay. So I guess we're going to go here to the Feast of Famine. Where are we? We're here. So we're going to go to the feast, which is right there. The townsfolk have begun in a dreamlike state to gather among the rotting remains of the feast. You see them drink, dance, and indulge in spoiled foods as if it were the grandest of feasts. With abject horror, you realize that against all common sense, some part of you wants to join the revelers. Among them, a small laughing devil beckons. Let's catch the devil. So we do get to refresh one die because we do have the sickle. So we're going to catch the devil. So we need to roll 4, 6, 8, 10, hopefully. Let's roll. We'll roll here in the middle. Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a success. So we got 3 successes there. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, and then this is 6. So that is 2, and then 1 more. Okay. So that is 3. The corner, you corner it between 2 tables. It snarls at you and flicks its snake-like tongue. We gain a green. Let's gain one of these here. We should definitely use this thing. Okay. Do we kill the devil? Do we drink all night? We don't want to drink all night. Let's spend this experience token to get 2 more greens. 1, 2. You know what? Let's go back on a green and bring up a red. Kill the devil. So we could try to kill it with this ritual. Or possibly this trap. Maybe the poison. Actually, let's try to kill it with the poison. It says you're armed. Let's see what it does. It slips from your grasp. You're hungry and it eludes you, laughing. The sunrise comes as a surprise. Were you doing that the entire night? We gain a experience token, but we lose a blue. Let's go up here. Okay. Turn ends. Bleh, blue. Did not need poison. Okay. Let's go to the merchant here. So we're moving here to this merchant. And we're going to try to buy something from up here. So we're going to go to the blacksmith's workshop. Oop. End of the turn. I think we did that. Okay, there's my die. So we're going to the blacksmith's workshop. And we're going to trade. Give him something that can heal his son. Do we think the rosary could heal his son? I doubt it. Devil's horn is a charm. Maybe a devil's horn can heal his son? This won't help. Okay. Sorry about you. I tried. Let's trade. Okay, so I do have 2 coins. Toolbox, torch, trap, rope. I feel like the torch, there's a weapon, the hatchet, and then the sword. We don't have enough space for all of this. So we shouldn't buy anything yet. So we're not doing that yet. I could always just drop something and come pick it up later. Maybe we ask him about this devil's horn? You killed a devil, surely other beasts will fear such a trophy. Okay. We don't need to help him with his work. Okay. What is over here? The Mystic Pond, the Witch. Let's go to the Witch. Okay, so we're here. Let's go over to the Witch. I'm going to visit her. The Witch waves at you, greets you with knowing, with a bit mischievous smile. You want something, don't you? Do you want your fortune told or something else? Better be good. Convert herbs to poison. We have poison. Invigorating herbs. It gains us an extra red. We don't need that. Let's speak on the healer's behalf. Let's roll 3 dice. Let's pay an experience token. We'll go 1, 2. 9. Okay, cool. So that is 3 skills. You give her a stern look of disapproval and a short talk of punishment proportionate to the crime. Finally, she relents. Oh, all right. He's suffered enough. He's a good person. We need more good people. She gestures at nothing in particular. All this. You better go talk to him now. Okay. Cool. And I think that's... let's ask her about the devils. Because I think we asked her about the other one before. Beware the barn on the western fields. Okay. So I think that's the barn over there. Let's end our turn. Let's gain a die. And we will go back here. Okay, day 23. Not doing too well here. We're really exploring. Where was this person? Let's go to the infested barn. Ooh, that's where she just told us to go. Yeah, let's go there. Sounds coming from within make it clear there's something alive in the barn, something worse than a mere rat. Looking around, you notice a ladder propped against the wall. Next to a small opening, you could probably take a peek inside. Climbing that ladder. You climb the ladder, look through a convenient hole. The barn is filled with rats, hundreds of them. The devil sits among them, laughing at its minions devour some bloody remains. This will be a hard fight. Going inside. We're gaining a ladder. We cannot use a ladder, so it's going to be dropped there. Actually, we can drop something else. This is +1 to roll total in second and later tests each turn. So I like that. We're going to discard this trap. We're just going to drop it. And so the ladder is, or the trap is there. Okay. We're going to fight the swarm. Maybe we want that trap. You know what? Let's discard the... Maybe the rosary. Discard that instead. Okay, and then we're going to come prepared with a trap, maybe? Come on. It's downright unsettling watching the rats, normally clever and cautious, spring the trap again and again, completely ignoring their survival instincts in a wild feeding frenzy. The swarm has been weakened enough for you to reach its leader. Use rat poison? See, I don't know if it was... I'm not sure. Like, I thought that was... we'll see. The trap worked. Most rats are gone, but the devil's still inside. It's a matter of time before it attracts more. You've thinned the swarm. Now it's the devil's turn. Let's do it with our strength alone. Yeah, let's do it with our strength alone. So we've got 4 dice here. Nice. So that's 7 plus a success. So that is 4, 5 success. Heck yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot. With many of its minions gone, the devil realizes it's in danger. It tries to run, but it's too late. You unleash your fury on the diminutive beast, smashing it against the wall. You see nothing but carcasses and worthless junk here until you notice a crucifix hanging from a support beam. Gain the crucifix, and then we gain a red. Crucifix is 30. Okay. What is a crucifix? It's another holy silver. Always on your turn start, you may exhaust a die to increase to blue. That's kind of nice. Okay. Turn ends. That goes away. Okay. Refresh a die. The rat swarm is on the move. It reaches the western fields, so it comes to where we're at. And I feel like we just have to go for it now. Maybe get another die. So let's explore one more tile over here. So we're going to move to here. Or actually, yeah, we're going to move to here. To number 62. Is this any better? Yeah, right there. High above the river, bordering the woods, is the place known as the Overlook. The healer's hut stands at the edge of the woods. The road warden's post overlooks the valley. So let's go to the healer's hut. Set up the healer's trade stack, herbs, medicine, alcohol, torch. So here's an herb, here's the medicine, here's the alcohol, and here's the torch. Okay. We will just place those down over here. Let's put a trade token on there. So we've got that set up right over here. Okay. Restore a shrine with a ritual artifact. We do have that. We do need a, so that's one of the two things that we're doing. Do we trade? Do we speak on behalf of the witch? Let's restore a shrine. Come on. Discard it, gain a token. Flicker of light dances in the empty eye sockets of the animal skull at the center of the shrine as its power is restored. The artifact now drained crumbles to dust. The shrine is restored. Let's speak for the witch. Let's roll some dice here. So I could get rid of this and bump up twice on blue. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get rid of this one and use this ability and bump twice up on blue. So that will get me to 5. And then we're just going to roll here. So that is 5. So that is 3 successes. The old hag cursed me with misfortune, he rants, just because I suggested an alternative to her methods. Repeatedly, he ponders for a moment. Actually, I might have talked about it way too much. No wonder she got mad and moved out of her old home. Oh, I hope she comes back. It's clear that whatever happened, he now regrets it. Gain medicine, and gain another blue. Bring this one down. So there is some medicine, finally. Okay. We can ask the healer about this devil's horn. Okay, that is not good. We don't need to buy anything. I don't think. Alcohol, medicine, torch, herbs. Yep, we're good. The witch's quarrel with the healers having ended, she returns to live with him in his house on the overlook. Okay, so the witch goes away. Okay. Refresh and effort dice. And we're good. Okay, let's go to the rat swarm. That's pretty good. Well, let's just go to the rat swarm here. You must act quickly. Those rats are ravenous, and they have no qualms about eating human flesh. Yeah, we've seen that. Let's save what remains. So let's roll these 3 dice. That is 7. 7 is exactly what we have here. So that gives us 3 successes. We gain a rope. We gain experience. We can't use the rope, so we drop it. And we'll drop it here. Okay. And then I guess just run away. We've got 5, so that is 2 success. We gain another one of these, and then a green. Okay. All right, we need to start making our way towards our destiny here. Let's explore number 19. The river marks the border of this land. With the bridge gone, there's no safe way out. High water has taken the middle part of the bridge. Standing stones have been part of the landscape since the immemorial. Let's go to the stone circle. To your surprise, a woman dressed in white stands in the usually deserted old stone circle. You approach to greet her, but when she turns around towards you, her face is dried and wizened, and her eyes are filled with ancient sadness. Her weeping chills you to the bone. Who is she? What does she want? Let's just roll 2 dice here. That is 6. So that is enough. We have 3 successes there. Her presence alone is chilling. You feel your strength leaving you. Still, you listen to her wail. She weeps for times past when offering were prepared her to brought to the shrines. She bemoans the devil whose dark presence despoils the land. We lose a red, but we do gain another one of these experience tokens, which we got to start spending. Let's give her some herbs. We don't have herbs. We have medicine. Guess we should have got some herbs. Inspect the offerings rolling around her. Make an offering of $1. Okay. We get to get another dice. A long dead priestess is weeping as she wandered around the circle. The freezing cold, she emanates her pain. We lose another one. I think we're going to keep losing those until we get out of there. Can't bear a presence. Let's run. Let's just roll these two. That is 4, so that is 1 success. All right, so we gain 2 greens. We lose 1 blue. What a not fun place to be. In a desperate attempt to fight the swarm, the villagers set the field on fire. Flames quickly devour the hay, the barn, everything. The destruction is vast, but at last the swarm is no more. Okay, both of them are gone. Ooh, that tile is gone. That's interesting. What's going to go there? Fire has consumed the fields. Number 57. Well, I don't know how long our rosary is going to last there. The hay has been burned to ash. The strange fog mixes with the smoke. Refresh a die. Okay. Oh, man. What are we doing? Let's go to this final place. Calm part of town, sitting comfortably by the river. No work is being done in the carpenter's workshop today. I'm out of those right now. They're in the box. I'm just going to put that for now. Shrine honoring the falling has seen better days, but is still recognizable. Oops. There we go. So we're down here. Okay, so we've got tons of places here. So let's go to the... we stopped there. Let's go to the Shrine to the Fallen. A long time ago, a simple shrine was built on the riverbank to commemorate battles. Villagers often pray here for their souls to be deceased. A strange falling. Let's break in. Maybe we can use a ladder to break in. Oh, that says open the door. Yeah, we don't have that. So let's just break it. We're going to roll just 2 dice. We got a 2, which is very terrible. So that wasn't good. We got 0. We gained an experience. We definitely should have spent those. And we're going to spend them now. So there's 2. 1, 2. I'm going to spend 2 more. 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2. And then 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. Sorry, I was just doing stuff over here. Forgot to change that. We spent all of our experience tokens. Let's investigate the shrine. Steal the offering, pay your respects. Let's pay your respects. Refresh one of our dice. Okay. And turn. Refresh another one. And there we go. Let's go to the inn. No, the Old Widow. Ask the widow about an item. Restore the shrine with a ritual artifact. We don't have any more artifacts. Let's destroy the nest with a method. Maybe the poison. That worked. As choke infused with poison fill the cellar, the rats start dying. It's quick and bloodless. You cover your nose and watch the stairs until it's over. House is clean. Gain 2 coins. Thankful for your help, the widow rewards you with a story. There was once a god watching over this land, she says, but as churches and priests appeared, he went to sleep. To wait, some say our watchtower has been built on this place of rest. Many relics of him still linger, such as a stone on the western field that some say still cools even when touched by fire. Gain some experience. I think that's good for now. End our turn. We don't need to refresh any die. Let's go to the farmhouse over here. So we'll go 1, 2. Oh, this was the animal one. Dang it. I thought this was the one with the medicine. Okay. Well, ask him about the thief. We refresh one of our die. That doesn't do anything. We'll just end our turn. I forgot where we're at. Rat King. Do we just go after the Rat King? I think we just go after the Rat King. So we're going to visit him. The demon pauses its frolicking and turns towards you. It's easily twice your size, and you can't help but notice that the rats following it now surround you in a tight circle. It grins at you, showing a frightened number of sharp teeth. Hello, hello, my honored guest. Do you enjoy God's little test? You realize you can't move. A living carpet of rats surrounds your feet, binding you in place. It's voracious. Feed it. We have nothing to feed it. Ask the demon about itself. Break free and run. Let's ask about God's tests. You think the weight of soul you bear will somehow cause your God to care. It laughs. The time has come. A final test before his earth is put to rest. The first seal's broken, so beware. The beast watches you very attentively. Its eyes are pits of darkness. Take heed and witness mortal things, for God above gave rats their king, and now his test must I perform, to break the earth to its new form. You may seek methods to resist, but know this. It pauses, enjoying your anticipation. With famine's feast was ends released. Its retinue of rats parts before you, as it lets you. Your turn ends. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to stay here and ask the demon about itself. So let's roll these 3 dice here. And that gave us 3, which is 1 success. O pure of heart, can you not tell that you approach a thing of hell? It speaks in mocking exaltation. Why would I answer one so low? You bore me, mortal, off you go. Before you can respond, it swats you away effortlessly. You tumble to the ground to the horde of rats, chase you as you run. Devilish laughter follows. Exhaust one of your dice. Okay, let's go to this rat's palace. The garden is overrun with rats. A veritable army of rats blocks your entry to the mansion itself. Only the path of the chapel is somehow clear. Do we visit the old chapel, or do we fight our way through the gardens? Let's fight our way through the gardens. I'm going to spend 1 of these. We'll go 1, 2. With our might alone. So we've got 3 dice. We need to get a 5 to get all 4. And so that is a 6. That is good enough. So we've got 4 successes. We gain another success and a talisman, or a talesman. Go for the one that we discarded earlier. And that is right there. Search the mansion, visit the old chapel. Let's search the mansion. So we'll roll this dice here. So we do get +1 to our total rolls on all later tests each turn because of the ladder. So that is 3, 4. So that's 2 successes. The main hall has been already picked clean. You need to go deeper. Let's search further. So that's 6. That is 3 successes. 5 + 1. Oh. 5 + 1. The inner rooms are silent, and you do your best to keep it that way. You hear scratching in the walls as you look for anything of use. Someone has left a sack here. No time to examine it more closely now. You grab it to look later, after you get out. The rats in the garden are gone for now. The path to the chapel looks welcoming. The mansion itself, less so. Risk going deeper. Go to the treasury. Go to the armory. Let's just leave with what we got. Chance to take a closer look. Gain a trap. We can't gain a trap. We are full of stuff. So we'll just go ahead and drop it here. Where are we? There we are. Okay. Let's visit the old chapel. So that is 7. That is all 4 successes. Refresh all your dice. Nice. Okay. Yes, end her turn. Let's go to the... And I don't know where to go. Let's go to the bell tower. 1, 2. We are here in the bell tower. There we go. You approach the bell tower. We gain alcohol. Number 13. We'll get some alcohol here in a second. It drops. Guess we could always drop the crucifix. Nope. We're okay now. Let's open the door. Let's force it open. We're going to roll 3 dice. That is 4 plus a success. So that gives us 4 successes. Quickly make your way in, all around the bell tower. Rats watch as you climb. There's a devil. As you climb, top of the tower, numerous rats skitter up and down, and the burning stench of sulfur permeates the air. Welcome, shrieks a small but vicious-looking devil sitting by the bell. Welcome to my castle. Rats surround it. I don't think we have anything we can fight it with. Oh, we do have this talisman. The devil shrieks, unable to bear the presence. You find it, fell out head first. Gain a bloody trophy. Then we gain a blue. So there's our bloody trophy. Gain a blue. Okay, awesome. We got all of our, or I think we got 3 devils there. Bell tower goes away. Refresh. Okay. So now, what do we do? Blacksmith's workshop. That's where all that stuff was. I think that's where we need to go. 1, 2. Yeah, let's give him something to heal his son. So here's the medicine. We are up here. We discard it. We gain a blue. We gain a money. Ask the blacksmith about an item. I don't really have anything to ask him about, but let's buy something here. We can buy a sword. Nice little weapon. Okay, so we bought that. Let's buy a... That's it. Let's just do that. Okay. Mystic Pond. What's at the Mystic Pond? We have not been there. As you approach the pond, you notice something gleaming underwater. An unusual large wolf is prowling on the shore, as if it were guarding this place. The air is heavy with strange power. Let's confront the wolf. I wonder if we can distract it with a bloody trophy, maybe? Nope. He ignores me with a stare in my eye. So let's sneak. So we'll roll 3 of these dice. Okay, we're doing a dexterity test. So that is 5. So that gives us 3. You move silently, we gain holy water. Okay, getting a lot of stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, let's discard this one. And it's going to give me 2 of these. And then we'll just pack our holy water. Okay. So we're there. Let's go to the merchant stall, I guess. Go back towards the beginning here. Nope, we don't need that. Oh, this was here. Let's ask him about this devil's horn. Yep, that's not what I need. Okay, I'm unsure where to go, to tell you the truth. Maybe this broken bridge. Oh, the stone circle. It's got to be there. Okay, let's go to the stone circle. 1, 2. You used to make such wreaths here, she wails, as her chilling aura bites her skin and soul. If only I had green herbs to make one more, no longer would I wander. She cries longingly for a sacrifice of old. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to get the herbs. Okay, we can't be around her presence. Let's roll this. Gives me 4, so that is 2 success. Gain another one of these. We gain one of these. And we're out of there. We're refreshing a die. Where was the... I was at the healer's hut. So 1, 2, we're going to move into the healer's hut. 1, 2. We're visiting that. Let's trade. And let's buy some herbs. So the herbs cost 1. We'll buy that for 1 coin. And let's discard... Well, that kind of stinks. I guess let's get rid of this holy water. We can sell her the holy water for 1. Okay. We're not going to convert those ones, and we are going to be done. Okay, we'll refresh a die. And now we're going to go back to the stone circle. So we are... Nope, this one. Yep. 1, 2. Give her the herbs. Such wreaths we used to make, she rejoices, taking a bundle from her hand and setting to work. She quickly weaves it with a wildflower growing in the circle, creating a simple wreath like the ones woven from harvest celebrations. She hands it to you with a smile, disappears like a wisp of smoke. Gain the harvest wreath, which is 51. Well, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Before each, you may refresh a die. Okay? Anything around here? Let's take some grain. Ooh, there's some food. Number 7. Let's get rid of the crucifix, I guess. Let's get rid of that. Okay. The ghost is no more, nor the chill she shot. The stones are silent. Okay. Let's go back towards the Rat King. So 1, 2. Let's go to the thieves' camp. Give her tools to fix the fence. We don't have tools. Ask the orphan about an item. Take the sheep by force. Yeah, let's take a sheep. Let's roll 3 dice here. That is 6, 7. That is 4 success. So we're going to gain a sheep. I'm honestly unsure what I'm supposed to be doing here with my destiny. Kind of just going all over the place. Sheep stealer. I thought I was too, but I don't think I am. Let's get rid of my ladder, I guess. So we'll drop it there. Drop the ladder. Okay. But now I get to, so this one goes away. I can go give it over here to the abandoned orchard. No, it's the farmer. Right? Who was it that wanted the animal? The farmhouse. Yeah, so we'll go 1, 2, and we'll go to the farmhouse. We're going to give him an animal. Imagine honest people being robbed all around. You wait for him to finish his rant until he finally cares to glance at the sheep you brought. Oh, just put it in with the others. I'm now indebted to you, and this will not stand. And you know what? I don't ever forget my debts. Here, take this. He shoves a somewhat burned but functional torch into your hand. Now we're even. Gain a blue. Gain a torch. I don't think I need these things. What number is the torch? 15? Okay. Gained a torch. And there. Okay, let's go back to the Rat King. He wanted food. So here we are with the Rat King. It's voracious. Feed it. It accepts your gift, taking it almost gently with clawed hands. Then, with all the pretense of subtly gone, it devours your gift in one gulp. You find yourself holding a handful of gold and feeding your soul, somewhat stained. Gain 2 money. That's it. Okay, let's ask him about himself again. Let's spend 4 of these experience or 2 of these experience tokens for 4. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. These go down. And let's roll 3 dice. That is a total of 6, so that is plenty. So that is 4 success. Gain an experience. Break free and run, I guess. We'll just roll 2 dice. That is 7, so that's 4. And we got it. Okay. Man, I don't know what to... Oh, this is a ritual. Okay. Let's go over back to the... Where was the ritual person? Maybe at the scorched field. 1, 2. Oops. So we're here. We're making our way. Let's go to the Covenant Garden first. That's this place right here. Give her means to protect the garden from rats. Maybe this. I need something for the rats or for the wall. Would a torch be for the rats? Let's catch the dog. Can't lure it in, don't have anything, so let's chase it down. We'll use one of my dice. Ooh, that is 3. So that is only 1 success. I'm going to discard my torch here for another success. Gain 1 experience token. End turn. Okay. Boo. Let's go to the chapel. Clear the chapel of the rats. let's fight them. We'll roll 3 dice. Yep. That is 10, so that's 4 success. Gain another experience. And take holy water from the bowl. Get that holy water back. Put a rabbit here. Meditate. That gives me all my dice back. Oh, that's exhaust one of yours. Okay. All right, so we should have 2. Okay. The Feast of Famine. So we're going 1. Let's catch the devil. So we're going to roll 2 dice here, or the 2 extra ones. Actually, let's just do 3. We'll leave 1 extra. So that's 5. So that's 3 successes. You corner it between 2 tables. It snarls. We gain this. And now we're going to kill the devil. We're going to do it with the sword. Got it. Okay, so we're going to gain a green, gain 2 blue, and gain a bloody trophy. One of my bloody trophies from here that I discarded. Here it is. Okay. Enough blood, you must act. Rush to the watchtower. Okay, this has got to be the end turn. So that one would have gone away, but now it's here. So now we got to rush to the watchtower. So where's the watchtower? Where are we? We're up here at the Feast of Famine. The watchtower is all the way over here. So we need to go 1, 2. So we'll go 1, 2. And then while we're here, we can pick up either the rope or the rosary. Let's pick up the rosary while we're here. And then we will do the Schroner's Field. Follow the ghost, sure, why not? We're not going to use any extra dice for it. It is a 2, so that's 2 successes. You retrieve the fog. Your guide beckons you to follow him further. Let's try to understand them. That's 5, so that's 4 successes. We gain a knife. Number 57. Probably need that knife. Let's discard our holy water. Oops, that's not. What? Oops. It was some type of knife. I thought it was 57. What was it? It wasn't 67. 59. Well, that's interesting. I lost what it was. I wonder if I can go back and see. I don't think I can. Okay, well, we're going to leave it for now. But I'm going to go to the watchtower here. Oh, end turn. There we go. We're full of dice, and we're at the watchtower now. Let's complete the sacrifice. So this is our destiny. We made it to where we need to go. That took quite some time. There's no stopping now. The wind strengthens and the earth trembles. All is ready. You begin. As your grandfather taught you, you carve the symbols into the earth around you. You start the ceremonial fire. The heartbeat returns, drumming in your head, making it difficult to concentrate. There are voices in the wind now. They plead for release. Choose an offering, speak the word, or spill your blood. I wonder if this could be an offering or devil's horn? Or possibly the harvest wreath? Let's try the devil's horn. You feel if hours have passed, you think you're ready, but precious time has been lost. Is this sense of anticipation yours, or does it come from something else? Turn ends? What? Amidst the chaos, you notice rats gathering around your circle, seemingly unable to enter. Their eyes burn like coals. The wind is howling and your flames flicker and fade. Don't let them die. We don't have anything to renew the flames. Do we take time to prepare? Okay, let's spend some of these experience points first. So here's 2, so that's going to be 4 experience. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good there. And then we'll do this one to go 1, 2. Let's renew the flames with words of power. We're not going to use any of our extra dice. We're just going to roll these 2 for now. Let's go here. So that is 4. And this is green. So we have, that is 3 success. Should be enough. It's too late. Circle's broken. Rats pour through. Oof. Okay. Banish them. Do we think maybe a rosary would banish them? It's holy. Nope, with a talisman. We don't have a talisman. Let's do some ancient spells. Okay, so we're going to roll this dice. 5. So that is 4 success. Devilish or not, they are no match for you. Not now when divine power flows from your voice. Their blood soaks the earth, spilling onto the symbols of power, feeding them further. Let's confront it. Let's use one of these dice. That is 9, so that's 4 success. An angel, a manifestation of faith. You don't care. You speak with a voice that is not your own. It is the voice of trees, rocks, and beasts, and the angelic light fades to nothing as you speak, channeling a power much greater than a mere godly servant could possess. Despite the howling winds, despite the earth shaking, you feel in control. Now is the time to call him forth in his place of rest. Reach out towards him. Where is the place of rest? Let's go to the cliff. Where you are standing, just under your feet, yes, there's power there. Something vast reaches out to you. Your sacrifices have been accepted. It has drunk of the blood you offered. It yearns to awaken. You speak the name a final time. The rumbling ends. All is silent. No rats, no devils, no church bell, no angels. You witness beauty in the earth day of autumn. It seems like a summer has briefly returned. The fields are golden again, as if not yet harvested around the old standing stone and shrines. Flowers bloom, alive with the buzzing of bees. The crowd gathered at the cursed feast, free of their spells, look around in confused joy. With a wide smile, you march towards the town, already thinking how to begin the story. In the distance, at the edge of the woods, you think you see a tall figure. You're almost certain it gives you a nod of gratitude before disappearing. You win. Whoa, that was it. That was a long one. The town of Siu has been transformed. Gone are the crosses and chapels, and where they once stood, sacred trees grow again. The standing stones have been restored, and in their shadows, ancestral celebrations take place, like in the days of old. Most have embraced the old ways and clear understanding to whom they owe their survival. News of the famine ravaging other lands was met mostly with disbelief. If Sioux overcame it, how terrible could it be elsewhere? The following years were prosperous for the town, as the old god renewed his faithful with bountiful harvests and nature innumerable gifts. Not all, of course, wanted to submit. Alas, no chronicle recounts how the town fared when some years later the pestilence came. Such was her conquest that few were left with strength of pen. Strength to pen proper chronicles. And that was Feast of Famine, the first part. Let me see. Yep. So that was the first part of the campaign. So there are 4 games there. Wow, that was quite a bit. Honestly, the first couple times I played it did not take nearly that long, so I was a little bit surprised by that. It was a little bit harder to find the stuff that I needed. I feel like in the tutorial one, it was a little bit easier to find those things, but that's not a bad thing. I do enjoy the storytelling of the game. I really enjoy that aspect. And the app is run really smoothly. You could see on there how all the stuff comes up and you just read it and go from there. So That wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I think it was good. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that playthrough of it. Um, I know it's kind of hard to see, and with all the minis and all that kind of stuff that you're not seeing, um, maybe it's not as cool, but it was good. It was enjoyable. I really liked it. I like how the map kind of played out here, and kind of went this way. I was thinking it would be like a perfect, 3x3 or 4x3, whatever it may be, but it ended up coming out in a pretty cool way. So I really enjoyed that. I thought it was good. I'm excited to keep on trying the next, the next stories in the campaign. Parts 2 through 4. And then, like I said, I have all those expansions. So this is the kind of game that I enjoy, just narrative, story driven, and just kind of exploring and finding what's what. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So I appreciate you guys being here. Brian, hopefully you got to enjoy the story. And I know that this is something that you like. Steve, sorry I stole that sheep. I needed it, just like in A Feast for Odin. You always need those animals. And then Nicholas, thanks for helping me decide which way to go. And Jason, hopefully, if you watch this after the fact, you got some enjoyment out of that. So that is all that I have. I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, unfortunately, Devin was feeling under the weather, so we had this solo stream, and seemed to work out pretty well. After a couple technical difficulties at the beginning, what else is new? But that is all that I have. So I appreciate you guys being here. As always, remember, like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really does help us. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, there is a link down in the description below, also in the comments. Go ahead and join that. Help us out, build that community, and just talk some games with us. So other than that, that's it. You guys have a good night.